Good morning. Carbanion. Reactive intermediate contains tri-bonded carbon with a pair of non-bonded leptons is called carbanions. Reactive intermediate that contains tri-bonded carbon with a pair of non-bonded electrons is called carbanion. Okay. Reactive intermediate contains tri-bonded carbons with a pair of non-bonded electrons is called carbanions. Uh, for example, this is the methyl carbanion in the carbon, three bonded, three hydrogen bonded. That is the one non-bonded electrons. Also, it is the reactivity of carbanions. About this, the carbanions, you will study in the BC third year, under BC third year, detail about carbanion on the reactive intermediate. Carbanion in organic synthesis, negatively charged carbons carbanion shows negatively charged carbanion shows nucleophilic reactivity at carbon and attack alkyl halide. Alcohol and alkyl sulfate carbonyl carbon as outer nucleophiles, which leads to the formation of new carbon-carbon bond through nucleophilic substitution or nucleophilic addition. Hence, carbons acts as key role in organic synthesis. Carbanion in organometallic compounds. Example, Grignard reagents, Gilman's reagents, carbanions generated by abstraction of alpha hydrogen by base. Malonic star synthesis. Malonic star synthesis is a chemical reaction where diethyl malonate or another ester of malonic acid at the carbon alpha diethyl adjacent to the both carbonyl groups and then converted to the substituted acetic acid. Malonic ester, base, this is the carbanion and treated with alkyl halide, and then hydrolysis produce it carboxylic acid. Malonic ester synthesis is a chemical reaction where diethyl malonate or another ester or malonic acid add the carbon alpha to the both carbonyl groups and then convert it into substituted acetic acid. Step 1. Abstraction of hydrogen from the active methylene group base. Sodium ethoxides. In the sodium ethoxides, the sodium metal is the active metals. So that is the positive, and oxygen is highly electronegative. So negative charge. And in case of malonic ester, this carbon have two adjacent carbon with malonate, that is the two oxygens, highly electronegative. So the electron deficiency in this carbon and the carbon electronegativity of this carbon and the hydrogen have the carbon have highly electronegative. So electron deficiency in this hydrogen and abstracted by sodium ethoxides. Step 2. Attack on alkyl halide by carbanion. In this example, the sodium and carbon, the carbon is the highly electronegative, then the sodium and this carbon have the negative charge, so this carbon anion, and this carbon anion, negative charge carbon attacks on this alkyl halides and produces this product. Step 3. Hydrolysis of monoalkyl malonic ester. Monoalkyl malonic ester is hydrolyzed and heated, produces substituted acetic acid or carboxylic acid. This is the acetic acid, substituted carboxylic acetic acids. Malonic ester, diethyl malonate is treated with base and reacted with alkyl halide in hydrolysis produces substituted acetic acid. Synthesis of 3-methyl pentanoic acid from malonic ester. This hydrogen is abstracted by sodium ethoxides and treated with sodium bromide. Sodium bromide is released and treated with alkyl halide. First of all, malonic ester is treated with sodium ethoxide, and the product is treated with alkyl halide. We have to prepare 3-methyl pentanoic acid. So ethyl tribromobutane. We have to prepare pentanoic acid. So 2,3-bromobutane is attacked by this product and produces this ester and hydrolyze produces 3-methyl pentanoic acid. and heat it. Hydrolyze and heat it to produce 3-methyl pentanoic acid. Malonic ester, treat it with sodium hydroxide, and the product is reacted with 3-bromobutane and then hydrolyzed to produce this ester is converted into carboxylic acid, and carboxylic is again heated, removing the carbon dioxide, produces 3-methyl butanoic acid. Synthesis of alpha-methyl valeric acid from malonic ester. Malonic ester is treated with sodium hydroxides, and the product is reacted with bromopropane and again abstracted by another hydrogen from sodium hydroxide, again treated with methyl bromide, and produces this ester, which is hydrolyzed and produces this carboxylic acid, and heated produces this is the valeric acids, that is 2-methyl pentanoic acids. 2-methyl pentanoic acid is valeric acid. Synthesis of dicarboxylic acids. Synthesis of succinic acids. Malonic ester is treated with sodium hydroxide. Again treated with bromoethanoic acid, and this product, and again hydrolyzed to produce these carboxylic acids, and heated produces this succinic acid. Synthesis of alpha-ethyl succinic acid. This is the malonic ester and treated with sodium hydroxide, and this product is reacted with this alkyl halide and hydrolyzed to produce carboxylic acid, which is heated to remove carbon dioxide and produces alpha-ethyl succinic acid. Synthesis of pentane dioic acid. Malonic ester treated with sodium hydroxide, and again treated with this haloalkane, and hydrolyze, produces this product, and again heat it, produces this pentanedic acid. Synthesis of cyclobutane carboxylic acids, the malonic ester, and treated with sodium ethoxide. This product is reacted with this alkyl halide and produces this product, again reacted with sodium ethoxide and produces this product, and heated produces cyclobutane carboxylic acid. Synthesis of beta-keto acid. When malonic ester is treated with acid, amide, and sodium anhydride, which is hydrolyzed and carbosylation to yield beta-keto acid. Malonic ester treated with sodium hydride. Again, this carbanion attacks on ethanol chloride and produces this product and hydrolyze and heated beta-keto acid. Synthesis of alpha-beta unsaturated acid. Malonic ester is condensed with aldehyde or ketone to yield alpha-beta unsaturated ester, which is hydrolyzed and decarboxylated to produce alpha-beta unsaturated acid. Malonic ester is condensed with aldehyde or ketone to yield alpha-beta unsaturated ester, which is hydrolyzed and decarboxylated to produce alpha-beta unsaturated acid. Malonic ester and this carbanion attacks on this aldehyde again. This negative charge abstract hydrogen and produces this alcohol, and this alcohol and this hydrogen, the water, again heated, produces cinnamic acid. Okay, hydrolyze and convert it into carboxylic acid and heat it to remove the carbon dioxide, cinnamic acid. Acetoacetic ester synthesis. Ethyl ethanoate is condensed in the presence of sodium ethoxide, produces beta-keto ester. Sodium ethanoate abstracts this hydrogen and produces this carbanion, which reacts with another ethyl ethanoate, produces acetoacetic ester. Acetoacetic ester synthesis of ketones. Step 1, reaction of acetoacetic ester with base, sodium ethoxides, abstracts this hydrogen and produces this carbanion. Step 1, reaction acetoacetic ester with base. Step 2, reaction of sodium acetoacetic ester with alkyl halide. Alkyl acetoacetic ester. Step 3, hydrolysis of alkyl acetoacetic ester. And heat it, produces ketone. Synthesis of application of acetoacetic ester, synthesis of malonic monocarboxylic acid, hydrolysis of alkyl derivatives of acetoacetic ester with conc, sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid to yield monocarboxylic acid. acetic ester reacted with sodium ethoxide and this carbanion and attacks on alkyl halide produces this ester and reacted with sodium hydroxide and produce the salt and again reacted with acid, convert it into carboxylic acid. Synthesis of dicarboxylic acid acetoacetic ester is treated with a alpha haloester to yield a product which is converted into dicarboxylic acid by acidic hydrolysis. Acetoacetic ester treated with sodium ethoxide and discard anion attacks on this carbon with halide and removal of sodium bromide and produces this product and treat it with conc alcoholic potassium hydroxide or dilute alcoholic potassium hydroxide and produces succinic acid and gamma keto acid. Reaction of acetoacetic ester with urea. Enol of acetoacetic ester with that is treated is reacted with urea to yield 4-methyl uracil. This is the enol of acetoacetic ester with enol. Which is treated with this reagent and this hydroxyl group and this hydrogen. Again, this carbon have electron negative, so abstract this hydrogen produces removing water produces 4-methyl uracil. Reaction of malonic ester with urea. Malonic ester condense with urea in the presence of sodium ethoxide and ethanol to malonyl urea, that is the barbituric acid. This is the urea. Urea is condensed with malonic ester in presence of sodium ethoxide produces malonyl urea.